Welcome to another episode of Pint Time Backpacker Mike. I'm trying this Victory Brewing Company's Tasty Cake Coffee Cake Ale. Comes in at 6% on the Richter scale, or the ABV, alcohol by volume. All right, let's get into episode 225, some of the craziest food fight festivals around the world. And I'm going to talk about La Tomatina in España, or Spain. It's located in Banal, in Valencia, and it happens each August, so it's going on this month. The tomato fight began after a tussle over a position in a parade in 1945. Some young boys decided they wanted to be in the parade, and during the, scuffle or whatever, the tussle to try to get into the parade, their actions led to another participant falling, which then pissed that participant off, and he started throwing punches at people, which then led to other people pelting other people with fruit. Believe it or not. That's right. So, now it is become the biggest organized food fight festival in the world. Around 120 metric tons of overripe or rotten tomatoes are trucked into the festival area every year, and the fight lasts for over an hour, and it's pretty insane, if I do say so myself. So, alright, I'm going to give you guys one other one real quick, and that is the fruitcake toss in Colorado, right here in the United States in Montauk Springs. Residents gather at the end of January each year to devise the most unique ways to launch fruitcakes into the air. After donating a non-perishable item to a local food bank, then you get your fruitcake. Then you proceed to line up to see who could toss the fruitcake the farthest into the air. Hand tossing, slingshots, and even cannons have been used. And in 2007, a group of Boeing engineers created a propulsion cannon device that launched their fruitcake 433 meters or 1,420 feet into the air. Wow. Hopefully nobody was under that fruitcake, because, I think the only good thing for a fruitcake is to be tossed. But I can't imagine that heavy-ass fruitcake falling down and knocking someone out. Alright, let's give this a try. Victory Brewing Company's Tasty Cake Coffee Cake. Oh man, it smells delicious on the nose. I have to admit, I already did this on my Facebook before this. If you're not following me on my Facebook or Instagram, please give me a follow in there. You can watch and follow along with the whole live show. Definitely vanilla, definitely cinnamon, definitely pound cake sort of smell to it. Smells really good. All right, cheers, prost, sláinte, and skål for my Nordic friends. You know who you are. It's very tasty. However, I will say at the very end you get this bit of bitterness that just does not match what you get in the beginning. So it kind of lets you down at the end. I'm not sure why. There's that bitterness in there, but it's still very tasty. You definitely get that coffee cake sort of cinnamon pound cake vanilla sort of flavor up front, but then it's just followed by this sort of bitterness at the back of the palate. Almost like they added hops to the ale, which probably wasn't a good idea. I'll do a hard pour. I'm just going to cash the rest of it out for you guys. It's a beautiful looking beer, by the way. See, so on the hard pour, that brings out more of like that hoppiness to it. I mean, it's 6%, so it's slightly boozy. Not very much. But it's like when you take a slight sniff, you get that vanilla, pound cake, cinnamon. But then you get that booziness at the end. Or hoppiness. So on the hard pour, that hoppiness sort of like sticks all the way through rather than at the end, which I can live with a little bit better. But it's still pretty good. I'm going to go an 8. I'll go an 8 on the Tasty Cake Coffee Cake Ale. I'm going to go an 8. And as always, peace, love, and let's continue to experience this beautiful world together. And I'll see you guys next time on Pint Time with Backpacker Mike. Peace.